What's up, guys? Welcome to Diamond Owl Studios, the number one place on the planet for music reactions. I'm your host, Paper Chase.
And it's the one and only Diamond Don Juan. We are back with another reaction just for you. And I'd like to say, what's up, gals? Of course, you would just address the guys. But hey, this is for the ladies, too. We didn't forget you.
Okay, Mr. Woke. It's a saying.
Hey, you have a
what up, guys?
You have a certain audience that you're trying to appeal to.
No,
I just have a different audience.
I say, what's up, guys, to groups of girls.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a thing.
Yeah, but they're not guys. There's gals out there, lovely ladies.
Anyways, today we are reacting to Kenny Rogers, The Gambler. And I've heard the chorus of this song, and I'm kind of familiar maybe, but I've never heard the full song.
So we recently did a reaction to Kenny Rogers, the Coward of the County. Absolute banger. That was such an incredible song. It's at least one of my favorite reactions that we've done because it was just kind of unexpected. I didn't know what to expect. I don't really know a lot of Kenny Rogers, just a couple songs. And I'm like, how have I missed this absolute banger? Such a great message, great storytelling. So we had to jump in and do some more Kenny.
Some Kenny.
God damn it, you killed Kenny.
I'm excited for this one. I feel like this song was made for me, dude.
It was. I think it really was.
On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns of staring out the window at the darkness till boredom overtook us, and he began to speak. He said, "Son, I've made a life out of reading people's faces and knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind my saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice." So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light, and the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. Said, "If you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done."
All right, I've heard the chorus and I had an idea of what we were getting into, but holy shit, this far surpassed how good I thought this song was gonna be. Like, once again, this is only the second Kenny Rogers song I've ever heard, and they both have a common theme of like painting this story that's so vivid.
It's so vivid. I mean, he's just talking about like watching, the scenes on the train, like the pass by, and they're both getting like kind of bored, and then they start. I mean, it just.
He's like, "I'll talk. I'll give you some advice if you give me some of that whiskey." And I heard, like I said, I've heard the chorus before, and I do like to gamble. Like, I go up to the casino pretty frequently. I play all kinds of different games. I'm not really a poker player though, but I always like heard the chorus and I just assumed this was just like a pretty straightforward song about like gambling. Like, not even like I knew there's probably a deeper message, but like how beautiful this message really is when you think about it. Because he's not even necessarily talking about poker. He's
talking about life.
Yeah, he's using it as a metaphor, and it's just it's a great song.
Dealing's done. Every gambler knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away, knowing what to keep. Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser, and the best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. And when he finished speaking, he turned back toward the window, crushed out his cigarette, faded off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, The gambler, he broke even, but in his final words I found an ace that I could keep. You got to know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You got to know when to hold up, when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You got to know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the deal is done.
Dang, dude. Okay, I discover all these incredible artists on this channel that I just fall in love with, and Kenny Rogers has got to be climbing to the top of the list, and I've only heard 2 songs.
I have questions because I'm like, does he write his songs? Does he have a songwriter that he works with? Because the songwriting is just
Impeccable.
Yeah, exactly. And the songs that we've listened to, it's like you said, impeccable. It just draws you in. It's got these like deeper, broader messages where you kind of have, the surface layer of what you think the song's about, then there's a deeper meaning, to it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's interesting because I was thinking, like, are you familiar with the concept of the sunk cost fallacy?
Mm-mm.
So it's an idea. Well, it's basically just a pattern that human beings fall into, and that's kind of what this song reminds me of. Know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. And basically, what they found is that people, it's like an investment term, is that people will put money into something or maybe time into a relationship, and after you've invested a certain amount of money or time, then you just feel like, if I just put a little bit more into it, then I'll get everything back.
Mm.
So like, you make an investment, 10 grand, and it's just like, you're losing it. You're losing
Basically
it.
chasing your losses.
Yeah, you're chasing your losses. And that's kind of like what the song is. Like, it's just, instead of using the fancy terminology of, sunk cost fallacy, it's just that thing that we do in life where it's like, oh, you just keep going in when you should just walk away and cut your losses and realize like, hey, I lost. I need to get up from the table. I need to walk away. And that could be a business venture. It could be a relationship.
Yeah.
It could be gambling.
Yeah.
There's so many places in life where, this message,
rings true.
Rings true. Exactly.
Yeah. I think that's a great explanation for basically the song in general, I think that's a great way to look at it. And yeah, I mean, like, gambling is obviously like kind of a good metaphor for life in general, and he just captured that beautifully. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, you're not a gambler, right?
No.
Do you know how to play poker?
I mean, somewhat.
Oh my God. Give me that man card right now. You don't know how to play poker?
I mean, I just don't play poker. Like when you say, do I know how to play poker? Yes, I know how to play poker, but it's like, am I good at it? No, because I don't play often. So there's a difference,
I don't think you know how to play.
I don't like to play. I don't like to gamble because I have enough risky behaviors in my life that I don't want to indulge in more. Like you have to know as a man that like, hey, there's certain things that I just need to stay away from. And I have enough things in my life that I've done that are risky that it's like, why take on one more thing?
But poker's a little different. I almost don't even consider poker like traditional gambling at any means. Cause like, dude, there's some of the best memories I have is like, I used to work at this restaurant and we would have a poker night once a week, like every Thursday. And all the guys, we'd stay after work, close the restaurant down. We had a poker table that we would have in the back, and we'd all sit there and just drink. And we'd put down $20 each.
Yeah.
And you got like 5 or 6 guys playing, and winner takes all. And it's just like, Like those are some of the funnest vibes you can have. Smoking a cigar, just, you know.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But like going into big poker tournaments where you're putting up, you know, $1,000 buy-in and there's 400 people and only one walks away. It's like, that's crazy. But
it's more just like knowing that when you have an addictive personality that like I tend to get obsessed with things. Cause like, you know, whatever it is, like golf, I start playing golf and like, I get mad. I hate it that I suck at something. And especially if it's fun, then I tend to get obsessed with it. I'm like, oh, this is fun. And I want to get good at it. And especially if there's like money attached to it, like I'll just, you know, those things are a dangerous like recipe. So I try to like limit the things that I allow myself to start getting obsessed with. Just, you know, personal.
I don't blame you. I'm definitely
putting guardrails on myself, you know?
I definitely have to take steps back from gambling. Like I've never gambled so much where I'm like worried about my future. Like I'm not dumb like that, but you know, I've lost considerable amounts like in recent days, you know, like, and yeah, it's something I don't suggest everybody get into, but besides that, like this song obviously used that as a metaphor.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was just a beautiful song about life and just kind of, like you said, what is it? The sunk cost fallacy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great
that's
way
what
to
it
put
is.
it.
But then that's the thing too. It's like the people that are the most successful in life oftentimes took big gambles. They took huge risks. They knew when to go all in, or they were willing to sit down at the table and say, let's play, you know, the game of life. So, you know, it's a mix, you know, if you don't play it all, you're never going to win, baby.
Yeah, you're right. Gambling is not like you can like gambling starting a business. Like us starting the studio is a gamble.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like I take different gambles. I take different risks in life. It's not that I don't gamble. I just do it, you know. I have risky behaviors. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the thing is starting a studio, you don't have a little tight cocktail waitress bringing you drinks every 20 minutes, you know, like it's.
We do have a bevy of beautiful women that come and go.
Okay.
They just don't bring us drinks.
Yeah. And I guess we just have different
ideas
definitions of beautiful women. Just kidding. They're great. They're great girls, but
I'm sending this to all of them.
Thank you guys for watching, man. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like. And if you want to join us on this fantastic, fun, sexy journey of discovering new music, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button.
That's right. And we will see you on the next one.
Peace.